road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi
Welcome
to
back to
Philly,
the Jeff
Albuquerque
Fox
to
Show,
Jackson.
everybody. 2 Eyes News Radio Network. All the excitement, man, in the air. I'm telling you, it is a great time to be in South Florida because it is Jazz in the Gardens week. And the fun just continues. I've been making people's day all week by giving away Jazz in the Gardens tickets. And again, like I said, the fun continues as some of the events pre-concert are about to get underway. What we're going to do right now, go to the Real Man Block guest line is my man Germaine Coleman, who will be hosting Poetry in the Gardens. Germaine, welcome to the show, man. How you doing?
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. Glad to be here. How you doing?
Doing fantastic, man. How excited, man, are you? I know you guys have been looking forward to this event for a long time. And it's been weeks and weeks in the makings, and now it's finally here, man. Poetry in the Gardens.
Yeah, man, listen, Poetry in the Gardens we're trying to make it a staple for Jazz in the Gardens every year, that it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So I'm really stoked for this one. Trust me, I'm stoked for this one. This competition is going to be good.
Right, so we're talking like some like spoken poetry. You know, a lot of folks are into that, and I love it. I think it's an art. I think it's a beautiful thing to watch. Tell me how the idea came about to do Poetry in the Gardens.
I was hosting Poetry and Cigars at Signature at a time, and Mayor Oliver used to come in and, show his support and everything. So he stepped to me one day and he said, "Hey, listen, I got something coming up and I want you to host it." And I was like, "Okay, cool." I knew it was going to take some time. So he came to me and says, "Listen, this is what I want to do. I want to have a national poetry contest that brings in all the national poets, international, national, local poets to compete in a competition for a substantial amount of money." And so we was like, okay. I was like, okay. I said, "Can I get in it?" He was like, "Nah, you got to." I was like, okay, I ain't got no problem hosting. So he was like, I said, "What's the grand prize?" He was like, 10 stacks. I was like, so what my check is I'm hosting this stuff. But he came about with the idea because a lot of people don't know that Mel Gilbert used to be a poet himself when he was in college.
Right.
He used to write and recite himself. So I think it was a dope idea that to bring a platform to a national stage like that, especially doing something when it's Jazz in the Garden.
Yeah, man, it's 10 stacks, man. I think I want to brush up on my skills right now.
Hey, the thing is, it's like the top 3 get. So it's like 10 stacks, 35, and then a grand. So the top 3 still going to come out nice. And last year's winner, I mean, he deserved it. Terrence Jones, he's originally from Miami, but he moved to Orlando. He deserved it because he put his heart and soul into that.
Wow, unbelievable. So it all starts when? Tomorrow morning, correct?
All right, tomorrow morning is going to be at FMAC, which is Film, Music, Art, and Culture Conference at FIU Kovens Center. It's going to start somewhere around 11 o'clock, so they're going to do the first round there, the preliminary. So you got eight poets. 2 will get eliminated that day. And then that evening at that dope Starbucks that they built down there in Miami Gardens, we'll do the final 6. We'll do the final 6 there. The doors open at 8:30. We're going to try to start that around 9:15. You have the final 6 there, and then 3 will get eliminated in that second round, and then you have the top 3 that's going for the gusto.
So this is going to kind of be like an American Idol type competition, and where they go up there and they do their stuff. What if someone goes up there and they just blows up, like they're like really, really whack? You know, you're going to have somebody, like, come and rush them off the stage? Nah.
Hopefully that doesn't happen because it's going to make me look bad. It's basically, you got 5 judges that are there, and they, we came around not with a theme this year. Last year was a music theme, but we didn't come with a theme this year. We wanted to give the poets just voice of expression. We didn't want to limit them because so many poets write on different calibers that when you put them in a category, then they can't be exactly who they is, and then you kind of shortchanging the audience from who that person truly is because you didn't put them in a box of a theme. So we're going to let them just be free with what they ever say. If it moves the judges, it moves the judges. If not, hey,
You know, that's a beautiful thing, man. I love it that you kind of open it up for the poet to go wherever they want to go, to take it wherever they want to go. And the reason I was asking about the whack poets is because I was seriously considering coming in for those 10,000 stacks and trying to win. And I know I got to brush up the game, but there's some brilliant young poets in this 305, man. And I remember seeing you guys at Signature back in the days, now called Top Notch. And they're also going to be at Jazz in the Gardens. They're going to have a little tent set up out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's going to be a beautiful thing. Again, we're talking with Germaine Coleman, who is the host of Poetry in the Gardens. It all tips off tomorrow morning at the FIU Kovens Center, 3000 Northeast 151st Street in North Miami. You're going to have to be there. What are some of the specific rules for someone that wants to get in the competition, and do they still have time to register?
Well, actually, no. The submissions was put in, so they had nearly close to almost 3 weeks to get their submissions in. Mm-hmm. And we had a deadline, so we went through all this. And the judging process for this probably had to be one of the hardest things for me.
Wow.
Because being that I'm a poet myself and on a local scene too, I can't pick anybody. I oversee it, but
right.
I can't pick anybody. So the team that was there, they would look at me to see if I'm gonna give a head nod or not, and I couldn't. So most of the time I had to leave the room. I would see the videos and all that, and it was a lot. It was a lot, and it was just something that was like, hey, what you was doing? Why would you put that in here?
Right.
And they shot. As they say, shoot your shot. They went in, and so the submission, that part is the hard. So for next year, we're gonna do the same thing. They'll have up probably to a month to get their phones in. So what you can do right now, you can get your video down right now, submit it to me now, and I'll hold it for next year.
Yeah, I'm going to watch some Fred Sanford, man, and try to mimic that scene he did. And should I be sure?
This is love.
I'm telling you, man. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. Of course, the Starbucks where you're going to have the finals for this competition, I think that's a brilliant idea. That's a beautiful place. It's so Miami Gardens, man.
Man, when they first told me that they wanted to have Starbucks, instantly I was like, nah, that ain't going to work. But I hadn't went there. I didn't go there. I'm just thinking Starbucks, small, it ain't going to work.
Right.
People coming out. So when I actually went there, saw the size, I still was a little skeptical. But when I saw the artwork,
right,
and the atmosphere, and just all these black intellectuals in there doing business, that right there, I say, yo, this is the spot.
I got to tell you, man, I'm very impressed by the job that the city is doing. Mayor Gilbert has really blown me away with just the work, not just with Jazz in the Gardens, but with the health initiative as well. Everything that they're doing, man. So they're pushing all the right buttons as far as, the city of Miami Gardens. And then we get this fantastic event once a year where we get to celebrate in front of America, the whole nation being focused on us here. Who are you looking forward to seeing at the concert, man?
Everybody.
Yeah.
Main one, top of the list,
yeah.
Anita Baker.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Second, Fantasia, I go with Shaka. But remember first being on Sweet Love, and I was like, oh my God, I would watch that video over and over again.
Yeah.
Because she was that woman for the short hair, everything. I was like,
yeah, this is
and Anita Baker is the one I want to see.
No doubt, man. I'm looking forward to seeing Joe. I haven't seen Joe in concert ever. That's going to be exciting. And you know what? I talked to Mayor Gilbert the other day. When Trick Daddy hits the stage, man, it's going to be over. I mean, Representative 305, this again, a Miami signature event. And it's just going to be amazing, I think, the atmosphere and the variety of the artists and the variety of the events surrounding the entire concert. So great job by you guys with the Poetry in the Gardens. So give us a final wrap up on where to be, what times, and everything again tomorrow.
All right. The first half, if you're going to the film, the FMAC at Kovens Center, you could be there for that first round there, which will start around 11 o'clock. And then if after that's finished, please, I advise everybody to stay around for that conference. That conference is dope. You got a lot of people that'll be in, Trina, Rico Love, and a lot of people that's talking on the arts, the culture, even film, people that are inspired to be in these fields, music and everything. That's the perfect place to be. Then from that evening, you can come back to that Starbucks at that night. I think it's 194th and 27th Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
Come back to that Starbucks. They're going to open the doors at 8:30. It's from about 8:30 to 11 o'clock. It's going to be dope. We got a dope DJ by the name of DJ Sko from Strong Arm.
I know DJ Sko. That's my man.
Sko, that's my guy. He's gonna be spinning on the ones and twos, and we're also gonna have a 3-piece band there from if I'm not mistaken, the young lady that manages Starbucks. It's her band.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's something I definitely want to see, and I actually seen these dudes rock out before for Marcus Blake over there at I can't even call it the White Rabbit back in the days, but they are a dope band, so I definitely want to see all of this, and that's where you can come, man. I just urge people to come out and support and understand that these 8 brothers that's touching the stage, they really deliver some real phenomenal poets. Some of these guys are national poets, like champions. So
right.
Definitely, they need to come through. Like I said, that night is the show, the finals. To the Starbucks and just vibe, man. Just you know what? Don't vibe. Come support. Come support your people. Come support your people. That's
no doubt,
man.
You definitely got the support of the Jeff Fox Show here, man. Germaine Coleman hosting Poetry in the Gardens, man. Thanks for joining the show. We will see you there, my brother.
All right, I appreciate you, man. See you there.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.